I might have completely torched my relationship with my future in-laws 6 months before my own wedding, but they made fun of me in Polish right at the dinner table, assuming I was just a dumb American who couldn't understand a word. My fiancé Jakub is first-generation Polish, and I absolutely adore his culture. For the last year, as a surprise for him and a way to connect with his family, I've been secretly taking intensive Polish lessons online. He had no idea. So when he invited me to his parents' house for our engagement dinner, I was both nervous and excited to finally meet them. The evening started off fine. Pleasantries, smiles, and the rich smell of pierogi filling the air. Then, after the first glass of wine, they switched to Polish. Jakub would occasionally translate a harmless question for me, but I could hear the real conversation happening underneath. His sister, Agnieszka, commented that my dress was a little tight for a family dinner. Charming. His father joked that my job in graphic design sounded like playing on a computer all day. I just smiled and nodded, pretending to be blissfully ignorant. The real daggers came from his mother. She grilled Jakub about my family, my education, and whether I could even cook. I kept catching words like lazy and not good enough. I felt my face getting hot, my hands clenching into fists under the table. The entire time, I just kept sipping my water, looking lovingly at my fiancé, who was completely oblivious to the verbal assault. The breaking point came during dessert. His mother looked me up and down, then turned to Jakub and said in Polish, "She's pretty, I suppose, but her hips are a bit narrow. You need a wife who can give you strong sons." Agnieszka giggled. I felt something inside me just snap. I put down my fork, looked his mother dead in the eye, and gave her my sweetest smile. Then, in crystal clear Polish, I said, "Thank you for your concern, but my hips are perfectly fine, and for the record, my cooking is much better than my Polish." The silence that followed was incredible. Agnieszka's jaw was on the floor. His father choked on his tea. Jakub just stared at me, a slow, proud grin spreading across his face. We left pretty quickly after that, and things have been frosty. He thinks it was amazing, but I wonder if I went too far. So, am I the a-hole for humiliating them instead of just telling Jakub in private?